is John Galt? I know, but I'm not going to tell you because you have to read Atlas Shrugged to find out. But I'm not going to force you. Don't worry. I was absolutely dreading reading this book. It is 1,069 pages with super teeny tiny print. And I never thought that I would be able to finish this. This is the longest book I have ever read in my life, second to Human Action by Mises. If I can do it, so can you. Here is Atlas Shrugged in a nutshell. You are going to read about metal, trains, railroads, business, love affairs, and big government with a ton of chitter chatter, lots and lots of dialogue that's going to totally distract your mind and throw you off. But that's it. I have compiled a list of all of the shows, movies, and literature that Atlas Shrugged reminds me of. We've got The Little Engine That Could, Polar Express, Cheaters, Bachelorette, Jerry Springer, Wedding Crashers, The Notebook, 50 Shades of Grey, 1984, The Road to Serfdom, and I, Pencil. For those of you who passed over the speech in Atlas Shrugged, there were a lot of you, because on Twitter, so many people were like, don't read the speech, whatever you do, it's so long and so bad. You know what? The speech was my very favorite part of this book. That's when it got good. The speech is where the bulk of the philosophy is discussed. All of the objectivist ideas, those are in the speech. So definitely read that. I can tell you that A is A, but there's a lot more in there. It's all about the mind and the importance of thinking and morals. I'm gonna be honest with all of you. For a while, the love scenes were all that were keeping me interested in this book. I mean, most of the book was like, yay, we're on a train, oh no, the train broke, oh no, this is happening with the railroad, let's talk more about it, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, there's like a love affair. Like, everybody in this book was getting frisky. The beauty of this book is that it really makes you question your values and your principles. For example, one thing that I really thought about was if someone stole back all of your income tax you've ever paid from the government and gave it back to you secretly, would you keep it? Would you take it? Or would you refuse it because that's stealing? In this book, you truly saw the road to serfdom. Government was just overpowering business, placing so many regulations and laws. You saw the railroad unification plan, the anti-dog-eat-dog rule, the National Alliance of Railroads that protected the welfare of the railroad industry. A lot of things were just trying to limit production and give everyone a fair share. It was all very communal. And business suffered. I mean, you saw the rise and the fall of business. Everything truly was collapsing because of all of these government regulations. And in the end, the government realized what was happening and they wanted out. They were like, we need some help. But you know what? It was too late. So you can't let this slippery slope go too far, or else there's no going back. You just gotta hit rock bottom and rebuild. This book definitely showed me that you can stand up to government. It is possible to say no. Dagny Taggart, Hank Rearden, and John Galt, they all were excellent examples of pioneers and people who truly knew how to stand up for liberty. So because of them, I am empowered. There are way too many characters in this book. So I have this pocket guide to Atlas Shrugged. I got it at YaleCon. It's from the Atlas Society, and it goes through all of the characters with really simple descriptions of all of them. Very helpful. And there's also cliff notes for the entire book in this little pocket guide. There's a lot of you out there who struggle with this book, and I completely understand because it was really painful for me. I mean, on Twitter, I used that as kind of my venting place because I needed to get my feelings out. I almost wanted to say that this book was a complete train wreck, but once I got to the end, I realized that it really wasn't. It was this genius orchestrated work. Thank you so much for watching my book review video today. I hope you like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, be free. And read this book!